What's good, the peoples? How is anybody doing tonight? Do I have all my windows open and is my volume at the proper level? I don't know. I have to make a decision. And I have to make it relatively in short order. So people keep asking over the course of this ZELDOPALOOZA nonsense that I'm embroiled in whether I'm going to play the second quest of Zelda 1 and the master quest of Ocarina of Time. And originally my thought was no, I wasn't going to play those things. But I don't know if I should play them or not. Actually, my layout doesn't look right. I spent an hour redoing this whole layout. What's wrong with it now? Hold on. Let me, Is it just not centered properly, or is it cropped improperly? It looks like it's not cropped improperly. No, that's the edge of the screen. I had all this done, and then it just broke, and I had to do it all again. I think what I need to do is something like that. There we go. That looks a little bit better. Oh, but it's not going to look better once I get into the actual menu, is it? No, see? No, the bottom is cropped improperly now. Needs to be right there. Something like that. And I think we just move that over to the edge. Where's the top cropped improperly? I thought I had just done all of this. I did it improperly. I apologize. This needs to be about there. Flush with the top of the screen. Maybe I cropped it on that intro and that like intro movie thing, and it had black bars on it, so I think that set off all my cropping. Alright, slide that over to the edge. That still doesn't look right to me. That's the left edge for sure. And I guess that's it. I guess those are the edges of the screen. Well, good to know. Move this over here. So I can actually increase the size of this window. Like so. It needs to move down a little bit. Like so. And then I need to recenter my Triforce. Like so. Alright. What was I talking about? I have to decide whether I'm going to play like Master Quests, Ocarina of Time, and Second Quest Zelda 1. So what was my thinking on that? The thinking is that I personally don't think the Master Quest versions of the Ocarina dungeons really merit consideration above and beyond the standard Ocarina dungeons, because they can't change the geography of the dungeon at all in the Master Quest. All they can really do is like change where the objects are, so, and like what enemies there are. So things like there are more crystal switches just kind of hanging around, and like more Song of Time blocks everywhere that you have to summon. But on the flip side, like the Zelda 1 second quests, like, yeah, there are a whole set of new dungeons, but by the time you get to like level 4 or 5 in the second quest, all those last 5 dungeons are basically just monster gauntlets, like big mazes just jam-packed with way too many monsters. So I'm not really sure whether they don't merit inclusion in this dungeon project, or if they do merit inclusion and I just need to account for the fact that they're not very good dungeons across the board. But I would have to expand this project from 16 games to 18, and I would have to play Ocarina of Time on the 3DS. Which is why I have to make the decision soon, because like I've got to play this game on the Wii U. Here's the Wii U. Which means you're going to be looking at the top of my head a lot as I play on the screen down here. But I've got to play this on the Wii U, and I've got to play Link Between Worlds on the 3DS. And I would have to play Ocarina of Time on the 3DS, Master Quest version. And is that it? I think that's it. Because we've already done Majora's Mask and Minish Cap. But we have 8 games to play, and 3 of them have to be done on like the handheld setup, which is very bad. I just don't enjoy the handheld setup very much. In order to stream from any of the handhelds, I've got to jump through a bunch of hoops. You saw all the layout issues I was having tonight, but if I have to do those 3 games on a handheld, I want to space them out so I'm not playing them like back to back. Like, I don't want to go from Phantom Hourglass directly into Link Between Worlds, directly into Ocarina of Time. So, yeah, I have to make the decision. So it kind of comes down to what viewers think would be fair. The question is, when I make an eventual video, like the big damn Zelda tier list, dungeon tier list, every Zelda dungeon placed into a tier, which ones are good, which ones are bad. Do the Master Quests dungeons from Ocarina and the Second Quest dungeons from Legend of Zelda merit inclusion in that list? We're already not including any of just the major battle gauntlets, like the 100 floor trials or whatever in some of these games. We're already not including those, but we are including some of the like optional puzzle dungeons, like the ones we unlocked in Spirit Tracks. So I'm already not being very consistent with, like, I don't think I could make a consistent definition of what is and isn't a dungeon and what is and isn't its own game. Fortunately, I think it's only those 2 games that have new sets of dungeons. Zelda 1 has actual new sets of dungeons, like different configurations of rooms, but once you get up to like level 4 or 5 in there, they're very, very samey. They all just kind of feel like a slightly remixed level 9 from the first quest. And then the Master Quest of Ocarina of Time, like, it has new challenges and things, but it's mostly in the sense of, oh, there's a crystal switch here in this room now, or oh, there's bomb flowers in this room now, or oh, there's a gravestone you have to pull, but you've got to kill the monsters in the room first. Well, that's the thing, is I think across the board, if I was going to say, like, the Ocarina of Time, like, Water Temple, for example, we're going to consider both the standard Water Temple and the remixed Master Quest version of Water Temple, right? And we're going to try to decide whether these 2 versions of the same dungeon should be considered together. Well, if that's the case, then do I mark off the Water Temple, which is one of my favorite dungeons ever, if there are things in the Master Quest version that I don't like? Because that doesn't seem fair. It's not It's like the most versions of Ocarina of Time that exist don't even have their Master Quest dungeons. You're not even able to get into the Master Quest version of the Water Temple. I think it's the Spirit Temple that's really egregious. I feel like Spirit Temple is the one that people are always saying, like, oh, that one's bad and weird. But there's also just a part of me that doesn't want to play the second quest of Legend of Zelda. It's just not fun. Like, if you've never played Second of Quest Legend of Zelda, but if you're familiar with First Quest Legend of Zelda, you've got, like, level 6, level 8, and level 9 are the 3 dungeons that are just slogs. They're just filled with wizrobes and dark nuts and tigers and bears, and every dungeon in the second quest is like that, except they're like mazes of one-way passages and like teleporter stairs thrown on top of it. The second quest of The Legend of Zelda is just a slog, and it's not that fun to play through. But maybe for this project that's important, right? Like maybe for this project it's important that I can like articulate these Zelda 1 dungeons are good and here's why. These Zelda 1 dungeons are bad and here's why, right? So the Master Quest versions of the Ocarina of Time dungeons, they weren't able to change the geometry of the dungeon. All they could do is change the monsters and the objects. So blocks, bomb flowers, graves, individual monsters, crystal switches, that kind of thing they can move and change the function of. But what the problem is, when the dungeons were originally built, they were built with the geography and the objects together. So using like Dodongo's Cavern as an example, a room is built to have a certain look and feel to it, and while there are blocks and switches in that room, the blocks and switches are in places that complement the shape of the room as you're meant to travel through it, as you're meant to go through a sequence of rooms to travel through the dungeon. The Master Quest version looks really ROM hacky. I've watched people play through these dungeons now a few times, and so like taking Dodongo's Cavern again, instead of like walking into a room and being like having your vision guided, don't go dark on me screen, I didn't dismiss you. Your vision is like guided towards, all right, there's a torch around the corner and you got to light that torch and then weave this figure 8 pattern through this room with these pillars while you're being attacked by baby Dodongos, so you can light 3 torches and open a door. The room was built with that puzzle in mind, but the Master Quest version of that room, you have to like find this bomb flower trail that goes up to the ceiling so you can blow up this rock that's just kind of dangling from the ceiling, behind which is a crystal switch which you can now hit with your slingshot to open the door. So like the bomb flower trail and the rock and the crystal switch all just look pretty bad in the room. It doesn't like complement the shape of the room at all. So the dungeons are different in the sense that like your path through them are different, but there's only so much that a Zelda dungeon and that engine can do to design like a good puzzle interaction or to kind of like tell the story of the dungeon. And the Master Quest version is like, all right, we can't tell that original story anymore, and we really only have like this small grab bag of items to play with, gravestones, crystal switches, that kind of thing. We're just going to mix it all up by just putting a lot of those everywhere. So that's what the Master Quest dungeons are kind of like. So my original thought was I was just going to leave those out of the project altogether, but people keep asking me over and over and over if I'm going to do that stuff. So there might be value to slogging through those games and taking notes on them. So mostly the big problem in Master Quests, not a problem, I guess problem's the wrong word, but the big change is that the dungeons are harder. There's more monsters, you fight more difficult monsters earlier. Just as an example, in the Deku Tree, in the vanilla game, there's no portion of the Deku Tree where you have to climb a wall that has spiders on it before you are able to shoot the spiders off the wall. It's one of it's like the first big roadblock of the dungeon. You got to climb up to the top, but you can't. There are spiders all over the wall. So first you got to find the room that has the slingshot in it, then come back, you shoot the spiders off the wall, then you can climb up safely. The Master Quest version of that same wall, you don't have a slingshot. You have to instead learn how to navigate the wall while the spiders are on it. Which is fine. It's possible to do. It's just not something the original dungeon asked of you. But that's the kind of thing they were working with in the Master Quest dungeons. So, anyway, I've been thinking about it, and if I'm gonna have to make this decision by the end of Phantom Hourglass, because I've got 2 more games I've got to play on the handheld, and if I'm adding a third one, I'm gonna need to the last 8 games remaining, I'm going to want to slot them in so I don't play a bunch of handheld games back to back. Anyway, just get some viewer thoughts. First of all, does anybody want to see me play Master Quest? And second Quest, and then second of all, when you watch a tier list video that's already going to be like 2 hours long, is there actual value to talking about like the second quest dungeons and the Master Quest versions of the dungeons? Anyway, my name is not Brick Roa. It's ridiculous. My name is Liz Inc. Alright, you're going to see a glitch for a second as I switch my input over. So I've played this game at release, but I haven't played it since release, and it didn't really impress me when it came out that much. So we'll see how it goes. I'm expecting to enjoy it more than my first playthrough many years ago, because I'll probably be contrasting it with Spirit Tracks a lot. But this game still does a lot of stuff that isn't great. So it'll be interesting to see if I can like rekindle the old memories of why didn't I like this game that much? Like, why didn't it impress me? Because it didn't impress me enough to want to buy Spirit Tracks when it got announced. Same thing when I must have played Oracle of Seasons when it came out back in the day, and it didn't impress me enough to want to play Oracle of Ages, which I just finished, and I kind of liked it. So, who knows? Maybe each of the pairs of handheld games has a good and a bad twin. I can't skip this story, by the way. I can't open my Dr. Pepper. Delicious. Did Link climb mountains in Wind Waker? There was one island that had a mountain on it that had a dungeon in it, but he didn't really climb mountains. I still have Wind Waker ahead of me too in this project. I'm not looking forward to it. I think Wind Waker, other than maybe Phantom Hourglass, is the only game I still have ahead of me that I'm like dreading to play. I'm not super enthusiastic about Skyward Sword, but at least I haven't played Skyward Sword before. So if it's terrible, at least it'll be like a new experience, right? So I'm not like dreading Skyward Sword, but Wind Waker is just a slog of a game. I thought your amazing paper cutouts were fantastic, my dude. Wait, did he just tell me the story of me? One thing I love about Wind Waker is just the charm and the characters and stuff. So from like that aspect alone, like Phantom Hourglass might be better for me than Spirit Tracks was. Because I love Tetra, and I love just the look and feel of Wind Waker, and the world is very, very charming. And this game is much, much, much closer to that than Spirit Tracks was. We're literally starting on a pirate ship on the big blue sea, and Tetra, we're like literally starting the game with Tetra yelling at me, which is already fun. And I don't remember the dungeons except for the Ocean Palace dungeon that you have to revisit 7 times. We found a ghost ship in Oracle of Ages, but it didn't do anything. We just went aboard, and there was a skeleton pirate captain guy, and he was like, "You're cool, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm cool. Are you cool?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm cool." And that was the end of it. Wasn't there a ghost ship in Wind Waker? Am I misremembering? There was a ghost ship in Wind Waker, wasn't there? So she shouldn't be like there's no such thing as ghost ships, or at least... Yeah, there was! It had like a bunch of pots, then you jumped in the pots and teleported to somewhere else. So Link should be like, dude, there's totally a ghost ship, I was on it. I don't know what the princess is talking about here. Instead, he's just picking his nose. Them pixelated DS graphics. Gotta love it. Oh look, it's a creepy ghost ship. It sure is. Well, shouldn't this version of Link have a grappling hook and a hook shot? Weren't both of those items in Wind Waker? Why are we all just standing there? Get on the ghost ship. What are you doing? Oh, come on. It's because he doesn't have any fingers. He just has like Powerpuff Girl hands, so he couldn't grab the side of the ship. And now he's going to get keel hauled. Did Link have a fairy in Wind Waker? He didn't, right? Not like this anyway. Not like a Navi, right? He had to sell all his gear to pay for Tetra's gambling debts, right? Right, he had the kingship. The ghost of Red Lions or whatever it was. Which was literally a ghost ship. It was literally a ship that Link sailed around in that was also a ghost that was his friend. Link has been on like 36 ghost ships at this point. Uh-oh. This fairy has amnesia. Is the fairy literally Navi? Is that going to be the big twist? Like the fairy has had amnesia for 16,000 years or however much time has supposedly passed since Ocarina of Time? Alright, so before I even put the stylus to the screen, let's recap my complaints about Spirit Tracks regarding controls. So the whole game is controlled by the stylus on the touch screen, right? So I can't move using the... Whoop, didn't want to do that. Can't move using the D-pad. The D-pad just does that. I have to move like this. So, my complaint in Spirit Tracks was that the controls just weren't up to the task of some of the encounters in the game. Some of the boss fights required too much precision. Like, it felt like it needed precision on a scale that this stylus just cannot provide. Or it needed too much speed. Like, you had too many individual movements and like item switches and things that had to be done in a small span of time that just wasn't reasonable on like without access to all the buttons. At the time, I said something like, well, Spirit Tracks is the second game with this control scheme. So it's possible that the control scheme is fine and they just, in the development of the second game, they tried to do too much with it. So I'm going to be interested to see if this game, if the controls ever reach that level of obnoxious, or if they're mostly fine. But first things first, let's go see Grandpa Jones here. Oh, it doesn't help if I throw my stylus on the floor. Oshus! I am the Oshus King. Wait, how did Ciela tell, like, we're a woman in your house for 10 seconds? Link's like, I've already saved the world once. It's fine. Like, I totally did a thing with a sword and a Triforce and a ghost ship. Oh man, Linebeck. Remember Linebeck? Alright, helpful fairy is helpful. Are you gonna give me a sword or no? Okay. Gotta break all the stuff. Oh no, the bridge is out. I can't just hop across. I could totally hop that. Hey man, something bad happened to the bridge. Alright, well, I'm going north without a sword, I guess. What's my menu look like? Save? Yes. Hooray. D-pad up, there's nothing. Down gives me my map. Left and right, I think, just open the menu. Oh no, just left opens it. Okay. Collection? Wow, look at all the things I can collect. I have nothing. I'm helping. Oh boy. Okay, so it wants me to bash that tree. Why he can't just mark the map at that spot for me? I don't know. Because we have to do something DS hardware, I guess. I don't remember how to bash trees. Danger, monsters ahead. Okay. Oh, never mind. I have to go back. Did my sword wash up with me, or... Are we going to Link's Awakening this piece? Yeah, part of why the controls suck in this game is, like, you have to touch the screen with the stylus, but that means that at any point, part of the screen that you're trying to look at is covered up by the stylus and or your hand. Can I have a sword, please? Why can't I just move around the monsters? Why do I have to have something to defend myself with? I can just walk past the monsters. I'm fine. Yeah, if only. If only I could find a sword. Feels like I just tripped a plot flag, so now somebody will help me with a sword, I guess. trying to remember how to do a roll. Hold on, I'm gonna look in the. This is gonna look wacky to you, but everything's gonna break for a second. But I need to look in the manual and see if. No, nothing. Oh, you know what? Wii U can't connect to the internet anymore, and the manual didn't get downloaded with the game. It has to try to download it from their website. Oh, there we go. That's what I was trying to do. I thought you drew a little circle with your stylus. Oh, well. Oh, I can just walk around the monsters. Cool. Don't know what that is. Oh, I literally can't get through here without a sword. Never mind. We have to chop down some bushes. I'll bet there's a sword in this cave. Number of palm trees on the beach. Oh boy, here's our first puzzle. How many palm trees are on the beach? Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 palm trees on the beach. Ha, ha, ha. Wait, I'm only counting 7 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, maybe I counted that tree by mistake. 7 palm trees. Final answer. I did it. There's also a book. I stole your sword. I just read a book about it. It's fine. Maybe that's what I was thinking of. You draw a circle to spin slash. Boing. Tiny circles at the very edges of the screen. Oh. It's kind of weird. Mountain Passage. That's what we're going to learn about keys. I got the smacky. It's a pretty big keyhole for what they're calling a small key. Can't read it from here. Second from the left. Yeah, this does kind of feel like they're going a little overboard with the tutorializing. Like this is pretty intuitive on how to push these blocks. Like they probably didn't need a special tutorial helper on how to push blocks. Second is first on the left. Last is second from the right. I mean, Ocarina of Time did have a pretty big learning curve back in the day. Like, it took me a long time to get used to the controls, but the way that game did it is it put you in this area where you had your full array of controls. It wasn't just like introducing one at a time. And it kind of gave you stuff to do in the Kokiri Forest for as long as you needed to kind of get used to the controls, which is how I did it. Instead of having like a full-on tutorial. And there was an instruction manual that you could look up, yeah. I mean, Phantom Hourglass had an instruction manual. DS games had instruction manuals, right? Some of them did, at least. Oh, I see. Yeah, we're gonna block up your dude's hole here. Excuse you. So we just wait for the rat to go over there. And we follow it. And then as it, there we go, as it comes back. Like, we probably don't need 2 text boxes every single time we pick up a small key to explain how small keys work. Like, that's the 3rd small key we've gotten, and it's the 3rd time I've had to tap through 2 text boxes about small keys. Well, first... I want to go bang that tree. The guy was like, hey, go bang a tree. It's like, I'm trying. Yeah, I also miss instruction manuals. I used to buy a new game and then, like, bring the instruction manual to school and read it while out, because you couldn't play the game at school. We didn't have smartphones yet, so... Yeah, I'll grab some bombs already. Oh, I don't have a bomb bag. What's this thing? Treasure? No. $500 and we don't even know what it is. Yeah, we'll buy it. Hooray, I now have shield. Yo, where's my boy? I am going there. And as if I recall, I'll be going there over and over and over again over the course of the game. Alright, so we need bombs to get up there. Oh, that's the wrong tree. Alright. You know what? I want to see if I can buy some drink with that. I think the shop was this one here. What is purple drink? Yeah, buy it. Oh, see, I've got 2 bottles. Okay, I see. I need a bomb bag, dude. Alright, in we go to the place where nobody ever returns from. And we're only going in here because we need to find the guy who can help us get to the other place that nobody ever returns from. Oh, so there are some maps that you just can't make notes on arbitrarily, I guess? Nothing in any of these pots, really? Okay, don't know what that is. Sure. I mean, we figured it out by the skeletons. Everybody's been telling us that. Alright, Temple of the Ocean King. I think we're going to be back here over and over and over the course of the dungeon. It's going to be similar to the Tower Spirits from Spirit Tracks. And it's going to be split up into I don't even know how many revisits. I thought his ankle was sprained. Alright, so the first visit is just Temple drains health. That's all I need to remark, I guess. So I'm not going any deeper in here right now. Take the treasure, dude. So Linebeck is the best character ever. I love everything about this character. He doesn't seem to have toes, which is strange. All right. I guess we're not leaving here yet. That was a trapdoor. All right, sea chart. How about we tie Linebeck up and just take his ship? Right? Like, he can still come with us if he wants. So, there's no boss to this first section, but I guess we'll note that it was the first sea chart. Is he just gonna call me Little Monkey for the entire game? Like I'm just Diddy Kong up in here? Nothing else over here, huh? So wait, they fixed the bridge like 20 minutes after the earthquake, and that still wasn't fast enough? Like, we could have just chilled out and had like a cup of hot tea or something? Alright, well, I'm touching it. Oh, there we go. Hooray! I did that. Wait, I needed a map to find a person that the Elder already knew existed and knew where she lived? Linebeck is the best. Absolutely just the best. Alright. Well, first thing I want to do is go visit Beetle. I do. Who doesn't love Beetle? A stone chimney for 600 hoobles. Goron amber. A good thing. An overpriced potion. Alright, Beetle. Thanks, but no thanks. Oh, I guess I've got to draw a line to... Yeah, there we go. The anchors are like ports of call. Haha! For some reason, this boat has a jump button. Oh, no, not the mailman. The mailman is always the worst NPC. Ugh. Ugh, we have to talk to the mailman. No. I kind of want to shoot him with a slingshot, I'm not going to lie. Edo's Garage. Who's Edo? Yo, what up, Edo? Can I have a cannon for my ship? Alright. So I guess that's where we're going to get a cannon later. So the actual structure here is similar to Spirit Tracks. How you have these little standalone locations. But it makes more sense because everything's on an island. Not just in like a weird fenced off area only navigable by train. Also notice that nothing's attacking us that we can't do anything about yet. Like in Spirit Tracks, we just had the birds dive bombing us from the beginning of the game. Wait, why did I stop? I'm not sure why we're stopped. I guess we got hung up on the side of the island or something? I do, Lineback. You're my hero. You're my favorite. Man, this fairy needs to learn to shut her stupid face because she's just annoying my good friend Lineback. Who even invited this stupid fairy, right? Me and Lineback, man. Bros forever. That looks like a hole in the wall up there. Interesting. A book. Look east to pick up the torch and take up my duty, says Kaio. Yeah, I cannot wait to slingshot that dude. Alright, approval needed for entry. Approval by who? Yeah, monsters can jump behind like your menu button and then you can't attack them properly. Yup. Alright, I guess we'll play ball here. Just draw an X. Torch. There was another torch down here in my man's house, right? Yeah, there's torch number 2. Oh, got electrocuted. Happened again. Why is my map all pixelated? Because I was busy getting electrocuted? Alright, well I found the 3 torches. I thought I'd done that. This one, oh, I can hop over to it. We have a puzzle on our hands here. Unless there's something to do back over this way. Uh-oh. Hooray! Call out something. Wait, can I not do this yet? It won't let me draw the torches. Oh, does it want me to call into the microphone? There we go. Just scrape the microphone, it'll work. Wait, so he locked her in the basement? Why did he lock her in the basement? Well, there's one here. There's one here. And there's one here. Nothing. What do you mean not touching the right places? Yeah, I did. Stupid fairy. There's one here. There's one in this house. And there's one on this island. Is there not one on that island? Maybe it wasn't on the little island. Maybe it was next to the island on the peninsula. If it's not, I'm going to have to go take a double check. There's one there. One there. There we go. Yeah, I marked the island. It's not the island. I don't understand why Ghost Friend locked her in the dungeon. Oh, he did. Dead, dead, dead. Killed by... What killed him? Do we even know? Destiny, apparently. Sure. I'm kind of ready to do a dungeon in this game now. This is a lot of... just boring storyline nonsense. All right. Now I can go to the Temple of Fire, I guess. What was barring my access? It was like an electrified door, wasn't it? Yeah, this... Why wasn't I able to do this before? Because we didn't have Destiny or whatever? Not enough Destiny sauce? Yeah, one of the problems with this game's controls is it's difficult to like face a particular direction. right? To make your shield go that direction. Because you always have to tap the screen just to turn around, but you can't tap the screen without moving somewhere. So it's not just as easy as pushing the D-pad towards a monster. We have monsters taking 3 hits now. My goodness. Use that heart. Trying to attack a monster here. Navi, leave me alone. The entrance is sealed. Nice. Oh, come on. Blow out the flames. Shut up. Ugh. Okay, we did it. Oh, I'll bet by this point, by this amount of time played, the first time I played Ocarina of Time, I doubt I was even in the Deku Tree. Alright, so this is what? The Temple of Fire. Dungeon number 1. We've already got a map on screen. I mean, yeah, okay, I won't touch the fire. Thanks for informing me. This is pretty bad. This is almost as bad as the hat in Minish Cap. Let's stop the player every 6 seconds to point out that fire bad. And then I immediately walked into fire. But it was because of the bad controls, not because I didn't know fire bad. Alright, so immediately the first dungeon gimmick is become apparent here. Fire bad. Make note of the one safe path. Yeah, got it. Like, NPCs interrupting my dungeon exploration to just explain how to explore the dungeon. It's such a buzzkill. It was a problem in Minish Cap too, and probably in Spirit Tracks as well. Oh, I've dropped my stylus. It went flying. Key. Where was the locked door at? Oh, it was in here, wasn't it? I jumped past it. Go up to here, all the way to the wall, up to the top. We need to go all the way to the bottom. I did it! But we gotta hit all 4 of these at once. Yeah. I don't think we actually needed a special line to get through this room. Like, the path was pretty apparent. Alright, so we introduced the crystal switches. You just slap a lot of monsters in this dungeon. The sword has very slappy noises. Bangarang! This game has a really good bangarang, as I recall. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Oh, I can't. Oh, there we go. L button. Cool. Did Spirit Tracks have a boomerang? Yeah, we got a boomerang in the Snow Temple that worked kind of... I assume it worked the same way. Okay. We won't blow on that one then. Put them out that way. Only some torches can be blown out. Is this the worst Zelda game, McLean? We played Spirit Tracks. Spirit Tracks was pretty bad. Boing. I gotta remember to let the stylus off the screen before I let go of the button. Is that all that's in this room? I'm back on the first floor, right? Yeah. Get the bat! Got him. Boing! Nope. I will not need your help finding the treasure box. Thank you. It wouldn't have been worthwhile anyway, because I would have paid 20 rupees to find 20 rupees, so... Okay. Yeah, in Spirit Tracks, we had to play a special song, which involved blowing on the DS, which was really aggravating. Ah. Okay. Well, these guys like to give you the rubbins. No rubbins for me, thanks. Flip the 4 switches in order. That looks like this room here. Make that an arrow so I can see which direction I'm going. I hate this fairy. I hate this fairy. I hated the hat in Minish Cap, but like at least the hat was like a character who had like kind of funny animations, right? This fairy is just like, even Navi in Ocarina of Time isn't this bad, because Navi, you've got to push a button to talk to her. She doesn't just force you to listen. Like, this is the second time in this dungeon the fairy's been like, hey, you can write on your map. Did you know? I can't get to this point in the dungeon without writing on my map. Fairy, thanks. I can't get close enough. Yeah, so I gotta bring down the fire here. Hey, Fairy, why don't you interrupt me and tell me how to solve this puzzle and get this door open, huh? I can't make it go higher than that. I did not mean to jump in that hole. Whoops. I need to get a key from that room. That is that room, right? Yeah, it is. I just can't get through here because of the fire. So previously there were buttons that caused these candles to go out. Not these ones, though. These ones are blown out. Some candles you can blow out, some you can't. And it's arbitrary which ones. Blow out some candles. Did I miss that one? I'm awesome. Cool. That's not a problem localized to this game, by the way. Like, lots and lots of Zelda games have that problem of over-explaining everything again and again and again and again. This compass has a new feature. This compass has a new feature. Does this compass have a new feature? Link, did you know the compass has a new feature? Nope. I'm just gonna ignore these. Just ignore these entirely. I don't remember which sound effects Spirit Tracks had. I guess we're not going that way yet. Great. Only so much fire can exist in the world at once, so once you put more fire on those torches, fire has to be drawn from elsewhere. Key. Oh, you gotta carry the key around in this game. Remember? Let's make a note of that. According to my notes, I had problems with the boomerang getting randomly unequipped. I think that was before I discovered this button, though. I think I went through most of Spirit Tracks trying to tap and then, like, yeah, tap and then draw on a line or something. When you have the shoulder button, does the same thing. Oh, I don't need to do that. Spirit of Power. Okay. Actually, that sounds like the temple's designation. I know the screen looks bad right now. It's because my shoulder button accidentally got pressed when I set the Wii U down. Blaz, Master of Fire. Alright. Now he's our boss. Something tells me I gotta get all three of these guys at once. And then what? You can't just attack them. They do not want to stay together. And he won't attack them either. Oh, okay. I can do that. Now I can attack him. I'm not sure what different thing happened there. So phase one. Boomerang the three of them together. Phase two, he rains down meteors. Am I actually damaging him? Do I just have to do this some number of times? Yeah, I guess so. Any more pots? Yeah, there's some. It's kind of doing a lot of scrubbing here. Bangarang scrubbing. That was it. Not much of a boss fight, but I guess you've only got one item in the toolbox, and there's only one thing it can do to enemies. Well, there's two things. It could stun them, or it can, like, grab them and drag them around. Oh, did they have to be grabbed in a certain order? I didn't even notice that their minimap icons were different. Well, whatever. I just did it randomly, and eventually it worked. So, if you don't want that to be the feedback your players take, don't design the boss like that. Because just randomly grabbing them totally worked. Leaf, Spirit of Power. I serve the Ocean King. I'm a red fairy. Link loves his fairies, that's for sure. Alright, let's talk about Temple of Fire. So we got the Bangarang. It's always nice to see the Bangarang. You always want to get a Bangarang, right? So in other notes, because this Spirit Tracks had the same thing, there's just lots of forced battle rooms. Which you want to see a couple of those in a Zelda game, but it feels like this game has a lot more of them. Like the dungeons, because there's just a much smaller range of action the player can do, a lot larger percentage of it is mandatory combat. Our boss was Blaz, Master of Fire. We just kind of bangaranged him a little bit and then won. Fire bad, got some basic crystal switch stuff. We blew out some candles. I mean, I don't think it really works as a tutorial dungeon because the game has like forced tutorials where the fairy is yelling at you for an hour before you even get into the dungeon, so you don't really learn anything about being in the dungeon. I think I can go to a C on this Temple of Fire. I think that's fair. Perfectly adequate dungeon that doesn't excel at anything. Didn't even have really good theming. I guess the color scheme was kind of reddish and orangish, and there was fire all over the place, but it didn't feel like I was in a volcano or anything. Like the fire temple in Ocarina of Time, even like Turtle Rock in Link to the Past. Hell, even the Turtle Rock in Link's Awakening was a much better themed fire dungeon than this. Yeah, I was gonna tell Astrid. Like, you just told me to go tell Astrid like 6 seconds ago. I was on my way to tell Astrid and you interrupted me. Power, wisdom, and courage. Got it. We've done this song and dance before. Hooray! Linebeck is definitely the best character in the Zelda series, for sure. And now we go back to the Temple of the Ocean King for the first of 716 revisits to the Temple of the Ocean King. I don't know what the gold thing is there. So just like Spirit Tracks, there's going to be a lot of waiting. A lot of waiting. It's a big frog, my dude. A big gold frog. And look, the birds aren't dive bombing us. I think now we actually start the stealth segments of these dungeons. Ah, it's Old Man Willow. Sand has occurred. Why can't I just flip the hourglass over? Oh, see, Linebeck is thinking ahead. He's a step ahead of all of us jabronis out here in TV land. Yeah, just whatever. Just don't tell us. It's fine. Keeping secrets at this stage is perfectly acceptable. All right. Temple of the Ocean King, take 2. Yeah, got it. Thanks. They literally just explained this. We literally just explained all of this. Got it. So I can kind of see ahead of me by using the boomerang. Again with this? Oh, okay. It's actually spawning in monsters now. Okay. I guess I shouldn't be busting pots yet. Just wait until I actually need them. Okay, we can't get fire from that. Hurrah! I was going to a safe zone. You interrupted me. Idiots. Like I go right from here or just keep going up? Waiting, remember, is the fun part of every Zelda game forever. Did I just drop my pot? I did. That's funny. He must have heard that pot break. Just leading them on a merry chase. So I gotta get rid of that guy. Yeah, I just... Duh. The force tutorials in this game are... excuse you. I didn't properly see what that opened. Hurrah. Uh-oh. Run back to the start. I wasn't paying attention to which way that guy was looking. Alright, alright. Let's just wait for a minute here. I was trying to get through this somewhat quickly because I know exactly what I have to do down there, but first we must wait. We must wait for the slow knight to walk all the way back to where he started from. Hooray, he did. Now we can play the game again. Oh, maybe I don't know exactly what I have to do. Is that guy seeing me from all the way across the room? I didn't realize... Oh, come on. Damn it. I don't want to go in there. That's outside the range of his vision cone, and he still saw me up there. I feel like that's shenanigans. Here we go. This is what I want. Oh, okay, I can't throw through that. That's what we want. It's not what I need. I need to come up here first. Key. Alright, we've burned up half our time. See, your boy down here has the next key. Come on. What do you mean stop there? I don't want to stop there. Looks like he dropped the key. A force gem, take it away quietly. I gotta get 3 gems in there, huh? Excuse me. I thought he was walking left. Never mind, I guess he wasn't. Ah, damn it. Sure, kill me, why not? Waiting is fun. It's the most fun. Waiting is the most fun. I wrote a song about how I really, really love waiting and doing nothing in the Legend of Zelda games. Like waiting in one space. Like it's really super fun. So I wrote a song about it. I call this song Waiting is Fun. And it ends with me jumping off of a bridge because I'm so bored. Alright, let's take it away quietly. After waiting, the most fun you can have in a Zelda game is moving very slowly. Like, it's waiting and then moving very slowly, and then mini games. Mini games are also infinite fun. Hi, Cynthia. How are you? Don't 100% understand what that's for. I guess we can try to trap a phantom down there, but that seems like a lot more waiting. I'm assuming I gotta go this way, right? So what did that do? Where's there a chest on this floor? It's gotta be at the top here. No, I didn't mean to do that. Well, I had extra time in the hourglass, and then that happened. Oh, here it is. I thought it showed chests on the map, but I guess it doesn't. Man, I can't wait until I screw one of these sections up and have to replay all of it from the beginning. Northwest Sea Chart. Alright. Gimmicks for the second phase of this dungeon. Just stealth and some boomerang tricks. Come on, do spin slash. Man, that spin slash does not like to come out. Good old imprecise touchscreen controls. It's way, way better than being able to just push a button. It's like the meme with like that dude in the orange jacket, and it's like button controls, and he's like, and then it's like touchscreen controls, and he's like, that's the meme. That's what I'm like right now. Nope. I thought that was Lineback. That's the only reason I talked to that guy. Oh, gross. Oh, we're blowing on this one. We blowing, fam. Instead of having a fairy that interrupts you every 6 seconds, why don't we just have Lineback interrupt us every 6 seconds? That'd be more fun, right? All I can do is make the ship bounce. That's it. That's my life. Oh no! That happened to us. Better try another route. What a pain. Cool. Can I go this way? Yeah, just get walkie-talkies for me and Lineback, right? Because you know he wouldn't just... Oh, I forgot to jump the thing. He wouldn't be, like, interrupting me every 10 minutes, right? Like, Lineback's not clingy. Oh, okay, so we need a cannon. Lineback would only interrupt when it's actually important. Actually, it'd be the other way around. Like, you'd have to bug him for stuff. And, like, if you were, like, stuck on a puzzle or whatever, you call up Lineback, and he'd be like, really? Leave it! Oh, I'm the best. I leapt it. There's a lot of this in this game. There's going to be a lot of just this screen. So, whew, I guess buckle in for that. Alright, can I get a cannon now? Cool, we triggered the arbitrary plot flag that will let us do the thing. Thank you. Where there be fortune amid the beehives. I'm not going to mess with a beehive, I've decided. I found Bomb Garden. I throw it over that fence, I guess? I like so. Ow. We are about to die. Haha. I did the thing. Can I blow these up? No. Good old block pushing. Hurrah! Did not mean to slap that bomb flower, that's for sure. Oh my goodness, Link. I tapped the rat and he slapped the bomb flower. I thought I had potion. Or do I have to physically use the potion? Or it doesn't just kick in? Rubles? Ooh, this is where the lack of precision in the controls is really going to start hurting. Where you can't really tell what pixel you tap. Did you tap a pixel of the rat, or did you tap a pixel of the bomb flower? The bomb flower, apparently. Oh, I see. I didn't blow up the blocks. I have to carry a bomb all this way? There's no way. We jump down from here. Good. What about that? It's on the other side of the island. I can't get there from here. Make me a cannon. I couldn't have just hopped the fence outside in 2 seconds, right? Come on, dude. Yeah, come on. 50 rupees. Okay, yeah, I got that. Hooray! Yeah, I couldn't just hop this fence. I had to go all the way around. I don't care. I do not care. We are ready to go. Hooray, I can blow stuff up now. Yeah, I'm getting the tutorial for how to fire the cannon after I already fired the cannon. No, I jumped too early. Cool. Hey, we found it. We didn't need to find all 3 spirit condoms or whatever anyway. What do you mean keep us on course? It's like, I'm just trying to follow this thing. Like, it's not actually going anywhere. I can't even see the enemy here. Like, we're right on top of it on the map. Where do you want me to go, Lineback? Just draw a random straight line and hope for the best? I don't know where it went. I guess it's gone. Why am I teleported back here now? Well, the nearest by island is this one. Okay. I guess I drew a line through that rock, and I didn't mean to. We're not moving. I can't help but notice that we're not moving. Alright, so we can't break that plane because of the fog. So I guess we've got to go back. Also, the boat's on fire. Maybe, Lineback, you want to do something about that? No? Nah, it's fine. It's alright. Got it. I don't know why I shot him. That's a good question. I didn't really have a reason to shoot him. And yet... Alright, let's see what's on this island. They have a stone plinth in their village with that inscribed on it? It's gonna involve, like, going through a certain pattern through those rocks, I'll bet. Cool. I got that stuff. I guess that answers my question. I should probably buy some more drink. Man, I don't even have 500 rupees. Alright, let's go upset the boy. Hey man, tell us how your dad died. You have a gigantic nose. You're like 96% nose. I guess we have to pick the other dialogue option. Oh, god damn it, I tapped the other one again, didn't I? Okay. Don't tap anything. Advanced dialogue. Advanced dialogue. Yes, there we go. Wait, kid, come back. Well, you were a real jerk. I don't want to talk to your stupid nose anymore. I have a sword. I'm great. Why did that NPC interrupt me at all? That conversation was pointless. Get that bat. It goes right through the bat. Fair enough. Hey, Link, you should just jump, like, hop over it. There you go. There's a buddy. I can hop over gaps, except when I can't. Was ist das? Meat. He had a big boy Hourglass. Delicious. Alright, what are we blowing up today, fam? Blowing that wall up. And this loops back around to the start, right? Yeah, sure does. The lines drawn by my stone tablets intersect. Haha! Alright. Let's draw an X here. Draw an X here. And the other two, yeah, here's one. And the other one will be up here somewheres. Oh, the mailbox. I deliberately did not tap the mailbox. I simply did not. And yet... Oh, this takes so long. Why are you reading my mail, you asshole? I hate it. I hate him. There it is. Alright, so like here. Somewhere up here. I mean, we're gonna get rich doing this. Ha! Ooh. Alright, well, I don't think we have a way to dig up treasure yet. Oh, I can take the shovel back to the guy, though, and he'll maybe figure it out for me. Alright. So we go this way, up and around. Loop-de-loo. And then out this, there. Yeah, let's go see if he'll put a crane or whatever on our boat. Needs a key. So I guess we should draw this sun thing. I don't really want to. There. Good enough. Alright, we're done here. I want to go see if we can get a crane. What's this boat? Destroy them. Hi, I'm on your boat. I've just boarded your boat and I'm gonna murder all of you. I've decided. Okay, he has some bizarre facial hair that just perfectly curves all around his head like a bowling ball. Bye. I'm glad we did that. Got him. Enemy sighted. Oh, there he is. Man, those guys are fast. lot of waiting. I don't remember if this game has any fast travel or not, now that I'm thinking about it. I can't recall. Alright, are you ready to build me a crane yet? He is not. Okay. Turn my AC fan down a little bit. It is starting to get cold in here. Kill this fan maybe too. Ugh. Does that mean the unbearable Florida summer heat is starting to abate here at the end of September? Make sure I don't run into any rocks. Alright, here we go. Did I just kill the bird? I didn't think I could hit the birds. It doesn't know where on screen it wants to fire when I tap the birds, usually. Enemy sighted. Yeah, I think I just totally killed that bird. What's her name? The bird girl in Wind Waker is going to be real upset with me. Melanie or whatever it is. Make sure we get this right. Really hard to see enemies in this area. I get that that's the point, but it doesn't mean the game is fun. Also, that enemy was just hiding behind my go stop buttons, which take up half of the friggin' screen. Oh boy, waiting sure is fun. I think we're in the clear here, though. Just about. Hooray, we did it. Oh, the ghost ship's right here, apparently. Oh, no, those are just regular little pirate ships. I see. Well, how am I supposed to fight them? Okay. Well, I guess they're dead. I don't know. Oh, never mind. I'm dead. Well, I don't know how to defend myself against those pirates. Oh, cool. Do I have to do the whole fog thing again? Because that was really fun. Just sitting and doing absolutely nothing for like 10 I do. I have to start way from back here. Awesome. Oh, man. Perfect. It's exactly what I wanted. I've only got 4 hearts, and those guys shot me 4 times. So, I mean, this was the most fun part of the game. So, yeah, absolutely, do this again. And we wouldn't want to, like, automatically have the camera follow the ship. Like, you have to sit here and micromanage the camera, of course. Oh, too early. So you don't even get a checkpoint in between maps. You only get a checkpoint. You know what? Spirit Tracks worked the same way. Now that I think about it. Instead of a giant go stop button on the side, why not just put like a little stop button like right here? Like where you're next to your jump button, right? Because enemies can pop up behind that or go behind it, and then you can't attack them because they're behind a button. Oh man, I can't wait to do this again. All right. The sailing in this game is marginally better than Wind Waker. But that's not saying much. Actually, in Wind Waker HD, you just get a magic sail, so you don't have to even mess around with the wind song if you don't want to. So maybe that's not even true. I really don't need Linebeck to call out all my turns. Every time he calls out a turn, I think there's an enemy on screen. This game has speedrunners? Who would want to speedrun this? Hooray! We made it. Islay of Gust. We are going to be using a lot of shovel here. I wonder why they call this the Isle of Gusts. Strong wind warning, don't get blown off. Spoilers, I got blown off. Cannot carry the bomb in the wind. Got it. Hooray! Got a snot bubble. So there's an X here. There's an X like up here. And then the mermaid is here. Got it. We are getting rich, kids. No! That was a different pattern than the first one. Oh, you know what? I did that on purpose to get this treasure box. And get a blue snot drop. Word. Oh, we're going that way. Okay. Fair enough. Better read this plinth. Only when windmills have had their fill. Alright, so I'm just trying to make it up to that top corner there. Gee, you think? Thanks, Tutorial Fairy. Red snot drop. I didn't go anywhere. This also didn't go anywhere. Whoever's got to dig a random spot in the sand up here. Well, I found all the guy's money. There we go. The big boy. Alright, so there's a swirly-do here, and a swirly-do here, and a swirly-do here. 3 swirly-doos. No, thank you. How do I avoid that thing? I do not know. Can't outrun it. I tried to, like, dig up the sand in front of it, thinking that would do something, but it did nothing. I fell into water. Alright, there's got to be a way to avoid these worms. I've got to be doing something wrong here. That's not it. Well, this is the first windmill. Yeah, the others are all the way on the other side of the map. Try to boomerang them, I guess. Nope. Can't just sword slash him. I'm out of moves. That's it. That's all I got. I do not have any other moves besides those two. I guess just go fast. Hooray! Not fast enough. Alright, so we made it to the Temple of Wind. What? But the fairy didn't tell me what to do, though, so I don't know what to do. The fairy has to explicitly say the thing, or else I don't know what to do. Alright, let's start laying out some gimmicks for here. Wind gusts and bomb flowers. Oorah. So far, so good. That room was a little suspicious, I guess. I should probably jump across there. There was another path up here, wasn't there? Oh, we need bombs. We're gonna get a bomb bag in here. Good job, Link. There we go. Guys, I need to step away for just 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Alright. Back to the Temple of Winds. Okay, so that was just a shortcut back. So a lot of the structure, the dungeon structure of this game is like, here's the new dungeon floor. You have to just go through the whole dungeon floor, and then you open a shortcut back to the beginning and go to the next. Quite a lot of that. Got him. When two wings flutter, the door will swing wide. I wonder what that means. How am I supposed to know what the riddles mean, guys, if the fairy doesn't just tell me what to do? So confused. Did not mean to open the menu there. Hooray, brains! Snot bubble. Nice. So I guess I want to be down here in this business because... Why? I think I see what we're doing here. See, now we'll only make it across the first 3. No, we need to block the next one down. Like this. Yeah, the fairy is worse than Hatbird. Oh, it's not a windmill. That's a torch. I'm dumb. Whoops. Didn't mean to dumb. Respect silence and tread quietly, or else you'll rouse the slumberer. When all pillars of wind rise, the door will open. Cool. There. 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 And there. So they're saying walk slow in the sand? That would have been nice to know earlier. How come the fairy didn't tell me that? I don't like this puzzle. I have to make a note of how bad this is. Very slow sandworm puzzle. There's an over-reliance on just riddles in general in this game, too. Spirit Tracks had that same issue. Riddles are not good. Riddles are almost terrible, almost universally terrible in video games. Greetings, Narishim. How's life, my friend? I did it. It's not the wall. Woo! Okay, where does this go? So I had 2 options for paths, which is weird. Having 2 options for paths, very strange. I want to go in there. Hurrah! Where was there a door that needs opening? I don't see one on this floor. Previous floor, maybe? Did I see a key door in this dungeon yet? Oops. I'm not sure if this stayed solved or not. Looks like it did. Ah, here we go. So this will be my bomb bag, and then I'll blow my way into the top left corner. Yeah, I think the dungeons in this game and in Spirit Tracks all feel kind of soulless. For sure. Haha, made it. Made it safely. So the item here, the first bomb bag. As far as gimmicks go, bombs can ride wind gusts. That's what's blocking us from the boss door. Bomb bag's not that unusual of a dungeon item. There's several Zelda games where you get a bomb bag inside of a dungeon. Like, yeah, this is just the same exact puzzle we just solved. Throw the bomb into the wind, right? We just had a room where you had to, like, figure out to throw the bomb into the wind, and then a second room where the same thing happens. Blank faces can hide truth as well as blemished ones. Study the walls carefully. I wonder if I should bomb the wall in front of this little spot in the floor, right? Didn't Twilight Princess have the bomb bag in one of the dungeons? This is where my spreadsheet comes in handy. Let's take a look. I thought Twilight Princess did. Oh, no, I guess it didn't. Where do you get the bomb bag in Twilight Princess? You get it from the bomb shop in the village. I'm not familiar yet with Oracle of Seasons. We haven't played it yet. So yeah, maybe Ocarina of Time is the only other game where you get a bomb bag in a dungeon. Okay. I mean, most Zelda games you just pick up bombs at some point, basically. Like Link to the Past is like that. You just eventually you can just get bombs, and then you have them. That one was not in the bomb blast. Bomb blast, huh? That was a rough scene. Alright, we gotta study the walls carefully here. Apparently. It's gonna be this one. Because it's marked, see? There was a mark on the floor to show you where to bomb blast. Didn't get him, huh? Narisham, thank you for hitting the member button. I'm not sure if Prompto sang or not, but he does so love to sing. Alright, where are we going with this stupid thing? First, we're going to throw a bomb in there. I think next time I do an Ocarina of Time randomizer, I'll let people use super chats to like change the color of my tunics and my gear and stuff. Alright, what silly, silly boss do we have today? Let's get my blue on the floor. Cyclock, Stir of Winds. That is an octopus in the sky. I'm gonna have to watch the upper screen here, aren't I? No, not really. There's a... He's got a shadow. Okay, so I'm not 100% sure how to aim the bombs. Gotta be closer than that, I guess. There we go. Just wait for me to be completely over one of the whirlwinds. Depth perception's a little strange on this scene because of the tilt of the camera. And yeah, he can be well outside the bomb's blast radius and still get stunned. He must just dislike smoke or certain kinds of sound or something. That was it, huh? I feel like that could have been a cool spectacle boss fight if they had done just like a little bit more with it, but I'm not sure what I would have wanted, you know? I didn't feel like I was in much control of how the fight was going. Yeah, that was kind of a mini boss level boss, wasn't it? Spirit of Wisdom. I have like a whole collection of fairies now. Hoorah! Alright, let's talk Temple of Wind. Got the bomb bag, which is pretty standard stuff. We just use it to blow up some stuff. Like that very creative use of bombs, really. The boss was a neat idea, but I felt like I was just throwing bombs. There's 3 targets, and every time one popped up, I just threw a bomb into it. And then sometimes it knocked the boss out of the air, and sometimes the boss wasn't nearby. Wind gusts, bomb flowers, and then throw bombs into wind gusts. That's pretty much the whole dungeon, really. I mean, there wasn't anything bad about it, but there wasn't anything great about it. I'm happy to put a C on that, I think. That's a C tier dungeon, we'll say. What if this game just has C tier dungeons all the way down the lists? I don't suppose that's likely, though. Well, no, because it's got the Temple of the Ocean King, which I know is terrible. Can I make this jump? No. Not happening. Hi, we can leave. So I should be able to sail directly south now. Like, everything should be cleared up, right? I hope. Killed that bird. Always kill birds. AKB. I think both. I think the Temple of the Ocean King is both genuinely terrible and you have to do it 17 times. Unfortunately, I think both things are true. So many rupees already. I should buy one of those red snot drops from the shop in here. That'll use up 5 hundo. Oh no, the boat is better than the train, for sure. 100%. No argument here. This is boring and stupid, and I don't like it, but it is way better than the train. I open fire on your small, idyllic city. I went mad with power there. I didn't mean to. I have much money. Snot drop. Apparently something good happens if I get 10 of those. There's also some things on the way up the mountain here that I can bomb, as I recall. Yeah. Oh, I don't have any bombs. Shoot. Can I get some out of grass? Probably not. I can go buy some. I thought my bombs were crossed out because I was in a city. 50 rupees. All right. Yeah, now they're not crossed out anymore. Excuse me? Maybe they can't blow up on stairs. There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom. There we go. Didn't work from the other angle for whatever reason. Then there's a cracked wall somewhere up here. I see that eyeball there. We may or may not remember there's an eyeball there to do something with. Alright, well, I think this is a good spot to save the game before we have to go back into this temple for like the 4th time. You're going to see a glitch for a second as I switch my input over. Posture check. Everybody do a stretch. Alright, Phantom Hourglass. We've got 2 dungeons in the can, plus the first few phases of the Temple of the Ocean King. I don't know that I linked into the chat my spreadsheet. The reason we're playing all these Zelda games is to make a video about Zelda dungeons eventually, where I rank every single Zelda dungeon. So I'm logging all my notes in this spreadsheet. This is the 9th Zelda game we've played so far. We've already done Spirit Tracks. That's already behind us. Cool. Guys, thanks so much for watching tonight. I'm glad everybody was able to come and hang out. Everyone, peace out.